Hello, estate planning. My name is Rhoda Kithinji. I am a financial advisor and basically leo nataka tuongee about estate planning. Now, najua mtaanza kujiuliza maswali, but what I know is mara mingi tukiongea about estate planning, watu wengi wanafikiria maybe juu ya kuandika will. Now, sikatai, it is actually very important that we write wills before we actually get there. Whatever wealth you have, hiyo pesa kidogo uko nayo, I believe ni important sana kuandika will. Now, pia kuna watu wanachukuanga life insurance, alafu wako like, na nikichukua life insurance alafu watu wajue about my worth and then something happens to me. Now, I tend to tell people, si lazima watu wako wajue, but unaweza make sure uko na will, ndio watu wajue, like wabaki wakijua kuna kitu ulikuwa umeweka kando, kwa sababu kama itakaa sana like in an insurance company, hii pesa inaenda kwa unclaimed assets ya gava, na sidhani kuna mtu anataka kama hako alafu hii pesa inaenda kwa unclaimed assets. Anyway, now how do you build your estate? Yeah, as much as utaandika will, because ukiandika will unataka ku make sure whatever is left behind, whatever uli invest, properties uli buy, kila kitu iende kwa either your family or your beneficiaries, next of kin, use any word you want to use, okay? Now, first thing I will advise that is important, and make sure hii kazi patia lawyer, pea lawyer wako kazi yake, and make sure amekuandikia will mzuri na ametam everything else. But then as much as utaandika hizi zote, let's say you have a property, then what do you do? Of course you'll need a lawyer. Then the other second most important thing unafai kuangalia ni about tax, because I don't feel like unaweza taka build properties you really venture in, like for example real estate, alafu mwishowe ukuje as much as you will not be there, lakini hii mali ikuje ikuwe possessed or be taken by the government because ya tax. So you also need a tax consultant. Make sure unawape tu kazi yao roho safi tu. Now, kuna as much as utaangalia hii yote, then there's the question that comes, hii property after 20 years, so basically what we normally say, after 20 years, if you have maybe, again I just go back to real estate because hapo ndo najua Wakenya wengi wao wana invest for retirement. That's why unaona I'm going back to real estate. Now, do you know that it is important to also put aside money, weke pesa kando ya hii property yenye uko nayo, because unaweza kuwa na rentals but 20 years down the line, juu labda hujakuwa ukifanya renovations or anything, ina depreciate in terms of value. Yes, it can depreciate, like bei ya hiyo property inaweza shuka, value ya hiyo property inaweza shuka kwa sababu maybe hujafanya maintenance. So what I tell people, as much as unakota hii rental income, ni muhimu uweke at least 10%. Eka 10% kando iende kwa renovations in the next like 20 years. So it can be more of like a renovation fund, okay? And then also we normally say like 50 years down the line, ile foundation umeweka sahi, unajua, alafu unajua kama sahi tuna experience a lot of global warming, like kuna vitu mob tu zina happen. 50 years down the line, maybe you'll have to rebuild this building. Maybe hautakuwa hapo, nani atafanya hii kazi? Your generation yenye uliacha, right? So how do you make sure kutakuwa na hii pesa ya make sure kuna rebuilding? So again I say 10% of your rental income inafai kwenda kwa rebuilding. Basically what I'm saying is 20% of your rental income inafai kuwa ikienda kwa in like future. For example, your 10% iende kwa renovations, 10% ingine iende kwa rebuilding. Now, where can you actually invest this money? So I can give, for example, you can, ukipiga mahesabu zako 20 years, that's a whole other generation, right? So what do? You can take up a life insurance, make sure ina cover hiyo time yote. So in case even you're not there, then kutakuwa na hii pesa kufanya renovation. Again I say, hautaki pia kutumia hii pesa yote kwa rental income, lazima uweke pesa kando ya for renovation. And then as much as labda utaki kuchukua na life insurance, you can invest that rental income to make sure kutakuwa na pesa ya renovations. So you can invest it maybe in a long-term investment whereby at least you earn something. So those are the two options I can actually advise. Then kama wa Kenya tunapenda kusema rentals zitakuwa like my retirement plan. Let me ask you a question. As much as utasema in your plan at the end of when you get to the age of retirement, do you really want to use that rental income? And then that means hautakuwa na generational wealth. Kwa sababu the reason why we work every day and we want to create wealth ni kwa sababu unataka pia create generational wealth. Kumaanisha unataka kutengeneza wealth yenye itaenda for generations and generations to come. Like your kids, your grandkids, your great grandkids, your great great grandkids, like iendelee. Wasirudi bado like go back kwanza kuhustle tena kutafuta pesa ya create wealth, right? So as much as unataka kufanya real estate for retirement, pia napenda kuambia watu tafadhali create another plan ya retirement yenye ita take care of your basic needs, yenye ita take care for your vacations, kama unataka kutravel, hizo vitu zote, kwa sababu at the end of the day, by the way, hautaki kutumia hii generational wealth alafu tena ubaki hata hakuna pesa uliacha ya generation yako. Now, as much as nasema hivyo, don't you think it will feel nice telling your kids, grandkids, great great grandkids that in case you want more money, you can always come back to me, as much as wakona hizo investments zote ulifanya. Anyway, swali ni kwako. And also as much as I want to say, when it comes to you writing a will, I wouldn't tell someone to say hii property yote iende kwa family, like put restrictions. Sema beneficiaries, if it's your kids, grandkids au wote, waseme that as much as hii property ni yao, they cannot sell it, but they can collect that rental income. Okay? So that iendelee for years and years and years, generational wealth, venye tu nilisema. Anyway, I will be sharing more videos on this. If you want to know more, kindly follow me. If you just Google Rhoda Kithinji, you're going to find me on all social media platforms. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, all that. And then you will be learning more as we proceed. And it's a pleasure meeting you. I will see you next time. Bye.